Hello, or welcome to my first video in about 25 years. Today I'm taking a step back from trying to build my own teams because, generally speaking, I'm not a very good builder. I tried to cram too many anti-meta or kind of off-meta things into one, and for some reason I'm just allergic to doing standard sets that work. So I'm going to take a step back from that and I'm going to start using other people's teams. I'm going to make like an evil team, like Team Rocket, just steal them straight from the Smogons RMT. So, the team that we're using is here. Obviously, give it a quick pause if you want to read everything. We're actually using a team from Pink Across. It's quite a prolific builder from, well, in the format. They're very well known. You've probably seen images like this about on the Smogon Facebook pages and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to be using one of his teams. I think he picked number 1. So without further ado, let's go. Now I have tested with this team a fair chunk, actually. And I think going forward I'm not going to practice too much with them because I do want to kind of fit that freshly stolen kind of vibe. I kind of learn on the fly. But this one here is very solid with this Hazuin Gudra. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. Now we are starting from 0. This is a fresh alt. See it 1000. So for the most part we should be clicking and attacking what's in front of us, unless of course we know we can lose a game. So I think in terms of lead, he could be leading Cinderace, could be Tusk, and could be Dragapults. To counter all of these, I do think that maybe I think Landorus is a good bet because we get to see if lovely. So as increased defense, he's probably going to go for the Stealth Robe, right? Booster means he's not a helmet, so not going to be taking any chip, but he could still go for the Ice Spinner. I think to get defense, he's not going to be able to be max. Now, Grass Knot's quite meta on Landorus at the moment. Yeah, I actually see it on pretty much 50% of everyone that I run into, which means either he's a Smurf or he just wanted to go for the super effective damage off the bats. So I don't want to take it too easy on everyone. I don't want to underestimate them. It could be a Smurf. It could be someone with actual meta knowledge. Let's see. I think it's worth towering here, just so I can still keep some health of that Sylveon and a potential special Dragapults. Okay, that's really nice. So yeah, I think it just went into the Pokemon that he felt could do the most damage. It's the Pokemon at the time. A flinch. Let's see, I don't think he waterfalls just because it's not going to kill. Oh, it would kill actually. That's my bad. The important thing is Gyarados is gone. Boy. So yeah, not the best start to my career here, but Draw comes in. I do think it's worth keeping around just for that great touch, just for that kind of. I think if it's defensive, it's about 60% chip. So it would really work in our favour. I think it's a good time to sack this. Oh, perhaps not. He's not going to go for the Dragon move, he could go for the Ghost move, so let's see. Ghost Phantom Force. It's increased speed, right? So I'm never going to outspeed this. That's a good chunk of damage. Let me think. Dragon Darts wouldn't kill either. But I think because he's set up, he might be greedy and just go for the attack. Yeah, let me Iron Head here. I see Wisps. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here then is. I think I Iron Head again. He might Wisp again, he may switch. Switching is not going to be the end of the world for him because he could always find an opportunity to set up. Not only that, but it does naturally outspeed most of my team. So it does decide to go for damage. But that burn obviously really would have worked in his favour. Cinderace comes in. Could be a Pyro Ball looking at. I think I sack Shelter just to power up. Yeah, just to power him up in the long run. There's Life Orb, so it's definitely not Scarf. I think I can kind of. I can't run away with it because I've only got Fighting and Dark coverage. So Sylveon can kind of wall me. Let's think. That's fine. I think if we can get rid of this, I think we can kind of go ham with Shockwave. So let's see. I think I CC, yeah. Even if we went into Mimikyu, I think I could have knocked off and then kind of gone from there. We're going to my owns in the race. And just Pyreball, I think. Nice. So we don't miss, that's good. I do think Tusk comes out. If he goes Mimikyu, I think I U-turn. But I can go for a Wisp here. Luckily I don't miss mine. Let me think. I'm going to U-turn into Landorus. If he goes for Ice Spinner, then fair play to him. Actually, if he goes Ice Spinner, I lose. I don't think about it. Not necessarily. It would be nice to keep this thing though. Yeah, let me go into this. He goes Body Press and gets some Rocket Helmet Chip, which is really nice. I think I do 65-70 to him, so I think Grass Knot is the play. But if not, the burn should probably take him out. Nice. So we do break its disguise. And I think I just EQ here. I think no matter what, if he wants to attack, he's going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. Nice, so he'll die to Helmet. So I think I'm pretty happy to sack this. I'll go for a Stealth Rock. Yeah. And I think from here I can just tear out with this. Does go Sylveon though. Oh, I can't tear. I've already teared. I do have the Grass Knot. So I think what I do is I Volt Switch here. Nice. I think I sack Reversal because it's not doing anything to Tusk. Ooh. Screens up could be quite nice for that Tusk. I think if I can hit a Pyro Ball and with the burn damage, I think I'm still okay. The crit is really nice. Really, really nice. And I think from here I can just... I'm not going to reveal Grass Knot in case I run into him again. So I'm just going to straight Terra Blast. And that is game. Game 1, I feel like I made that a little bit harder than it had to be. But a win's a win. I can't remember what that stupid play was initially, but this is a solid looking team. You've got a Goldengo to remove, to prevent hazard removal in any form. Literally every form actually, that's crazy. I think these are usually Sash. This could be Fake Out on Burden. So I think keeping Landorus around is going to be very important. He could lead pretty much any of these Pokemon. So I think what I want to do is 3-1. He does have 2 ground type Pokemon, right? I'm going to lead Shockwave. If he leads Team Lu, I'm going to go for the Grass Knots. So it could be the play as well. Yeah, he's Sash. He's not even Sash, okay. That's actually really good for me, I don't have to worry about hazards. Well, we still got Team Lu and Tusk. But for the most part, I think I'm good. What do I want to go into? I don't want to burn the booster energy just yet. I think, ironically enough, I'll go Bulldoze. He'll probably end up going into... I was going to say, maybe the Zapdos. So I think I Stealth Rock. Wow, wow, that is damage. I just said that I needed this for Sneasler as well. But I don't want to switch into a Hurricane. Wait, what am I talking about? I've got a Shelter. That's literally what it's here for. Look at that, nothing. You see a Draco. He'll probably go into Goldengo, right? So I think a good mid-ground would be to go Flamethrower. You maybe go Ting Lu. But if I can get something on the burn, like a potential burn, that would be nice. I don't think he goes hard Sneasler, just because it wouldn't take a Draco, unless it's kind of invested. But looking at my team, I don't think he wants this thing chipped too much. This is his Lando essentially, and I can't believe I lost my Sneasler check. But it happens, it happens. Ooh, hoping for your opponent to leave, that is a potential win con. So we think, from here, if he stayed in, I'd get the flamethrower. If he does decide to stay in, again, as I say, I'd just drop a Drake on the next turn. But I do think for him, Tinglu's a really good switch in. But I can't discount the fact that he could go into Goldengo and maybe Trick. So I think Flamethrower for me is a good mid-ground because it does have that burn potential. This could be... This could be bad. I'm going to go for another game. If I need to play a game in tandem, then that's my fault. But I don't like running around too much. And these are just like really nice loose videos. I don't have to worry about editing anything. I can just drop upload on my terrible Wi-Fi. Okay, this is the team. Let me think. I don't think it'd be tidy up with Mousehold, just because he does have 2 potential hazards. And that Garganackle is going to be a real pain in my ass, actually. So I think what I always do, I could always lead Shockwave, get that Volt Switch into... See, I really don't like having no fairy coverage on these. Just because fairies do ward it. Let me see. I've only got one Pokemon that can be affected by Toxic Spike, so I don't care too much about that. So I think if I was to play around it like that, I think leading Shelter is a good idea. So I EQ first, and then Flash Cannon. He can't Mortal Spin me, he can't Sludge Bomb me. I think best he's got is Earth Power for me. And I can Flash Cannon here. So he has no open power, he's clean. Which means he's probably Mortal Spin the spikes as well. I think the best switch into this would probably be Garganackle. Especially if he's Terra. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait the Terra. The only problem with that is he can Salt Clear pretty much for free. So I think I'm going to start with a Flash Cannon. Okay, I'll take it. If you protect Terra, I'm going to Flamethrower next turn. Wow, I didn't even have to. Okay. At this point, with the hazards up, I've kind of let it chip down too much. I'm going to Flamethrower. Interesting. Let's look at the Flash Cannon. I'm sacking this. Okay, so it's not the Super Power variant. Let's see. Sometimes I wish this were a Scarf, but Specs is just undeniably better. Let's see. I think I rep the Court Change here. Wow, okay. I'm gonna Wisp. Yeah. It's got to be with the Encore. If he wants to tidy up, he's well within his rights. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into this. That might have been a mistake because I need to send out Speed Masquerada, but 353 versus 364, so I'm still faster. I was worried that he might Terra, so I was going to go for the Encore, but I don't know. I get the knockoff, I don't think it kills. No, not from here. And I think from here, I'm actually totally free to... I think my safest bet is to go into this. So I'm going to straight up Volt Switch. So in terms of initiative, he gets it. But I actually think this is a really good... no, because I think he's still quite solid. So I'm going to go Torment here. I'm guaranteed to live at least any hit, I'm pretty sure. And yes, Meow has Earth Power. Sorry, low kick. This could be terror as well. I think this gets mystical fire around. Yeah. So it goes Miascarada, that's okay. It's fast Incinerate as well, so I need to kind of get it in for free. So unfortunately I don't even need to sack. But I think I was pretty strong up instead. So I'm 2 for 2. Definitely cannot complain there. This matchup looks a little bit more interesting. He's got himself a good bulky kind of setup team here. I think that might be Banded Miascarada. More than likely Dragon Dance. Excalibur. Could be Screens. Could even be a Hazard lead. So I think my best bet is, let me see, whenever they lead Excalibur, I'm always in trouble, right? So I think what I do, because he's got Corv and he's got this, so Swift isn't doing too much here. So I think, again, from lead, I think I need to go in, I think I need to lead Shelter. So he leads this, okay. I don't want a Draco, I'm just going to Flash Cannon. I think if he U-turns, wow, I think that's definitely banded. See, I'm going to take this, not too well, and I think I just straight up. I'm going to straight up Iron Head. He does go Cold Knight as expected, and he is Helmet, right? So I'm expecting either a body pressure or a U-turn, so I'm going to get some Helmet chip nice and easy. Yeah, unfortunately he gets the initiative into Excalibur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Earthquake right off the bat. He does go for DD, and I do have that Sucker Punch in the back. So Earthquake chip is quite nice. Ooh. I think I'm also going to Terror. No, because he can just Glaive Rush, right? See, if I expected DD, I should have gone into Swift. That's unfortunate. So do I burn Terror here or just EQ? Because if he Glaive Rushes, he takes chip as well. Or do I U-turn? Hope no, because I can't kill from this range with them. It's a Glaive Rush incoming, for sure. I think it's worth him trading Sac. So I'm going to go Swift. It's a very aggressive play. I do have that Sucker Punch in the back. Although that said, yes, okay, perfect. So he may still go for the Ice Shard, if he has it. No, he'd have, ooh, okay. I don't want to be toxic, right? I don't want to be jabbed either. He could EQ. That's really nice for me. Let me see, he does have Corviknight, but I do have Flamethrower, so I think I EQ him. Nice. So that's this thing's pretty much done for Lockoff did 35 to 4, which means it's about 20. Nice, that'll be 30, so about 24%. So yeah, Knockoff would kill this thing. Unfortunately, I'm no longer faster than Miascarada. So I'm going to go this thing, and I'm just going to straight up CC. Because CC hits Corviknight on the switch as well. It does open me up to his own Valiant, for sure. Again, I think I'm getting rid of the crux of the team a bit too early, and that is the Goodra. This is going to be faster with the Flower Trick. If it's banded, I think I just need to sack. So let me just CC again. Yes, death. I think I still think I live a banded Flower Trick, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go for the U-turn. If he wants to go hat, I can go into torment. Yeah, if he goes Corv, he's not going to go Corv on a Cinderace. He might sack the Excalibur. I definitely think hat might be the one coming in. So I think I'll just Pyro Ball instead then. Nice. I just have to hope that I don't miss. So yeah, he could have been hoping for the U-turn, getting the helmet chip. Oh, I'm way down here. Okay. So he gets the Pyro Ball, right? I think I need to keep this thing out of Sucker Punch range, right? So I think I U-turn into Torment, because I think the worst he's going to do is Draining Kiss right now. Or maybe Calm Mind. Ooh, okay. What a 9. I'm still going to be faster. Ooh, really good damage. I hope I don't get paralyzed. Yep, perfect. If he goes Meowscarada, he gets to lock himself into something. Again, I am assuming. I'm going to... Let me think. I'm going to Iron Head in case he wants to go for a Swords Dance or something. He is special, which means I'm hoping that Shockwave can kind of live any hits. I think this might be game, to be honest. So I don't have the Terra Fly. Oh, it's crazy, that is crazy. That special attack drop was clutch. Again though, but I think between Sucker Punch and Ice Shard, which I don't think he has, I think he's Earthquake. I think I had a good shot there, but that special attack drop really did affect that. I think I would have been killed. I'm just going to have to Landorus actually lives one. And Terra Water, so it might be... If he's special, he's Thunderbolt, right? Check this. He was. Nice. Alright, Moonblast is 65. So I'm still... I mean, a play's a play, right? I do need to keep reversing up. Yeah, I'm just going to Volt Switch again. Sunforge. That special attack drop really did mess me up. I think I might still be in it though. If I can avoid any damage with reversal, I think I'm good. So long as I survive here, I'm good. But of course I don't survive. So I do wish I had Sucker Punch on this thing, but I don't. So looking at our first loss, it's all good. And we do get the points from that, so, you know. Not counting as a win though. Wow, if I'd gone to this sooner. No, but a banded knockoff would still kill the Thunderous. I'm going to U-turn here. I think the worst he could do is knock off, and I need to guarantee that kill. Oh, he lives! And again, I don't think he's got Ice Shard, so I think this might be a win. So my early game, I'm realising, is quite weak, whereas late game, if I kind of keep my head in the game, I think I'm decent. So yeah, we're 3 for 3. Cannot complain. Cannot complain in the slightest. Let's see. What horrors are in store for us? Okay, we've got potential manual Sun team. Partial Sun anyway. I think if it's going to be support, it's going to be from Dragapult or Hatterene. Battlebond Greninja, I think I need to save Shelter for it. I need it to be healthy, and I need to keep that Terror intact in case of low kick. I really think in terms of leads, I could go for... Yeah, I'll go Shockwave. He does lead Gren, so Ice Beam is possible. I'm going to pop into Goodra, expecting maybe a U-turn. If he does, U-turn out from Gudra. I think he's probably going to go into maybe Moltres. Oh, maybe Lidigan, sorry. If he goes Lidigan, I go Lando. But it could just be a free victory dance for him. Or we get the win con of the opponent leaving. So if that gets down to 100 seconds, I'm finding a new game. But yeah, this seems like a kind of tough matchup. At least for me. Because between my main hitters, outside of Thunderous, I don't really have anything for that Moltres. I honestly think if I can get rid of Greninja and Liligants, I think I'm in a decent spot. But let's hit the 30-second mark, so I'm going to add a new game. If I need to play a game in tandem, as I said earlier, I have to do it. But yeah, it's one of my favourite win cons, is the opponent leaving before the game starts. This is an interesting team. It's the kind of shit you'd see me running, living down in the 1200s. Let's see, that's going to be Tangling Hair, right? That's quite interesting. It's a pretty good matchup for this, actually. I have run into a couple of Scarf Meloetas before. So it's going to be 459. So yeah, it's going to outspeed everything besides Booster Swift. So I think what I do, it could be leading Zapdos as well, actually. To be fair, I think Rotom's going to be his lead, because Valiant does like lead all versus everything. You know, if he does lead Rotom, he could Terra here, right? So I'm going to CC. He does have the switch-ins in Meloetta, and he can lower my speed with Dugtrio. No, okay. Again, he could be Scarf, and if he's Scarf, he's going to go Side Shock, right? So I'm going to do this. I don't think he Relic Songs here. Trig. That's no good for me. At least I know he's not Scarf, though. I don't think he's got anything besides maybe Focus Blast to hit this thing. So Valiant comes in, I think, pretty much for free, unless he wants to Relic Song. That's a really good mid-ground, actually. I can't complain about that. So I hit the knock, Greninja comes out for free to get his Battle Bond. And I've noticed this actually, you can tell straight away that it's Battle Bond. I realised this when I was testing a team. That you get this little asterisk here, insinuating that it's the Battle Bond one. Whereas if you go, I think, for the standard one, you can kind of avoid seeing that. Now, Shelter comes in. I do need to worry about low kick, but I think, I don't know, I think I'm okay with it. Grass Knot, okay, that's perfect for me. Oh, he's Protean. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to take another trick though, so I'm going to go to Torment here. If I can get rid of these specs, I'll be happy. Easy tricks. Okay, he could be Wisp. And if he's Wisp, I mean, he's got a couple of things that can really check me here, right? So I think I'd SD. Oh, I'm Specs. Okay, so I've kind of got a switch here, right? It's got a Volt Switch. Or Plot, that works too. Trouble is, this is my main Greninja switch, right? No power, please. No miss. Lovely. Could be another discharge. I don't think he pumps here. But I think Landorus is such an obvious switch, right? I don't want to sack this, just because it's fast and everything. I think my least valuable member of the team right now is going to be... He's going to be this. So he can protect again. Ooh, if he's protecting again, I can switch into this for free. I'm just going to raw terror blast. I think it'd kill, unless he's like defensive. And if he lands on a Hydro Pump on me, I do think I'd die. But Terror Blast takes it out handily. He doesn't know what terror I am. Obviously, if he's read the team, then he'd probably know, to be honest. I think at this point, I could probably let Torment go around. Just because it'd be very predictable. As he goes Ice Beam, okay. I think I Iron Head always. I could locate, but again, I think Zapdos is coming out. Some good damage, to be fair. I'm going to go Bulldoze and get that helmet chip. Because it means he can't switch into another Iron Head. Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. I forgot about that. He could be Scarf as well. I'm going to find out if he's Scarf in a minute, I think. I'm going to have to go for the Sucker Punch, right? I'm going to go for Rocks. Nice, nice. I appreciate that. We just EQ. Nice, we do get the helmet chip. So Landorus really putting his weight here. I think, oh, he's Protean, right? He's not Battle Bond, so I don't care about sagging this thing at this point. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty safe to just use them, just in case he is Shuriken. That's actually very good to know as well. So let's see. I don't think he kills this in one. But I don't think I'd kill it with Iron Head either. So I'm going to go Shelter, for sure. At this point, I do believe it's in my best interest to click a Draco. Ooh. I'm going to keep this around. Yeah, I think Zapdos is Scarf. So I do think Valiant is dead weight here. Because I can always use the other one for Sucker Punch. I don't want to miss a Parable. I don't know if you 10 kills. So yeah, free fold switch. Yep. And we are going to go into... Let's see. He's at 37, right? I'm going to go Torment. I always Sucker Punch here. If he reveals a status move, then I don't think he's Scarf. Unless he's Defog. I've not used my Terry either, so I can always Terror Goodra if I need to. But by Terroring, I'm no longer neutral to, I no longer resist water. So yeah, let me suck here, nice. I think at this point, Goodra wins. Yeah. We're actually, are we undefeated? Did I lose again? I think the guy left, right? Let's see. Yep, he's gone. Let's have a quick look. 6-0. Technically 4-0, because two of them were leavers, but I'd accept it. A really good first video for the format, for the team style. This team by Picross again, really solid, but I think a couple of things I just don't like is that Valiant doesn't have Fairy Stab, or kind of any other kind of coverage, because it is relatively walled by a kind of bulkier Goldengos, so long as I haven't got a Sword Dance up, of course. Things like Corviknight and other Valiants. And again, I do think you definitely saw that Iron Head was doing a little bit more in situations than Kaltar Cleave would have been doing. But yeah, really good first one. If you watched this far, send me a like, maybe sub. I'm going to be trying to get myself kind of semi-regular with a new draft league coming up, season 3 of the UMPL. That's going to be a couple of weeks after the DOH drops, so you're going to have at least minimum weekly content then. But yeah, feel free to suggest teams or suggest Pokemon to build around for different videos. If you really want something and your big YouTubers aren't doing it for you, hit me up. GG, have a good one.